grade 8.
Oh, God. Right, morning. Who's there? Morning. Just looked in the bathroom mirror. I look like shit, man. Oh, and I feel like shit. My neck is killing me. Don't know why. But that's not going to stop me from going to bed early, which I will be doing soon, and getting up early and going out and do some milk detecting on my permission. So I'm trying to consider of doing the paranormal early or next year. Let me just take this can out. Right, so I want to get back doing paranormal, but I don't want to get back doing the paranormal just yet, kind of thing. I'm trying to think and concentrate on what I really want to do, and if I have it in my heart and soul to do what I want to do. It's kind of hard to really, to be honest with you, because of all the bullshit and hate which we've had over the past, breaking up with friends, and not able to talk to them and stream with them and have the laughs like we used to have, kind of thing. All that just kind of like faded away, and I can't say it's going to come back and reappear again. I'm not trying to start the bullshit drama or anything. I'm just saying it used to be good doing things with other people, but because all that hate that's died up over the last several months, it has drawn a lot of people away from the paranormal. It's taken a lot of people away from channels, especially coming and viewing you, following you, and possibly being a subscriber to your channel, kind of thing. And that kind of does hurt, me, my channel, my friends, actually, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that I'm ever going to be friendly with other people, I've had problems with in the past. I talk to them, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be friendly with them again. It's just, time will tell, I suppose. I am talking to a couple of people, they've been on and said hello, which I appreciate. Mark and Rose, they've came on and said hello. And I appreciate that. I've had problems with them, but we've kind of cleared the air, moved on. No, it don't mean that, I'm going to be going on the channel and supporting them left, right and centre. And I'm not asking them to do that. It takes time for us to it takes time for us to move on, forget and forgive, kind of thing. And Mark has reached out and sent me messages in the past. Rose has kind of forgiven me for what I said about her, and that wasn't in a negative way, just that things were said which I'd said, and things got a little bit out of control. But I'm glad she does talk to me on a rare occasion. Same with Mark. Chris, I can't say I'm going to be buddy with him, but I did make a mistake. About his heart condition, calling him a liar, but he's not a liar, and I do, sincerely regret that because he is actually. Well, I did see him in Mark's swimming pool one day, and you could see the scar down there, and I felt like a right arsehole. And what I'm hearing at the moment, he's in process, I think, of having a heart operation. So I hope that goes well with him, and I hope that goes well with him, and I hope he gets better soon and gets back doing the paranormal. I know Mark's still doing the paranormal. I do keep an eye out on channels time to time still. But it's just a shame that all this bullshit, the hate that went between us all, kind of like ruined it for each of us, really, in one way, I suppose. But it's all water under the bridge now. Time to move on. And if we ever get to talk to each other and stream with I don't know if we stream with each other because we can't do it through Hangouts anymore because Google Hangouts has completely been removed. The only way I think you might be able to do it is through Streamlabs or StreamYard or what it's called, yeah. And I don't know if they would want to stream me or not, to be honest with you. Because I think if we did, it might start up, the hates and the trolls, coming after us again. So for now, I'm just going to have to deal with my channel on my own, stream on my own, do my own stuff like I used to do, when I first started off, and try to get on, with the paranormal, I suppose. As I said, I don't have it in, my heart to actually do the paranormal at the moment, I keep saying in the new year, middle of the new year. But you know what? I might do a Ouija board weekend, do a little Ouija board session, and speak to Abby if she's still around. So I want to try to find out if they can advise me on how to go around, getting permissions on, me our channel for milk detecting, kind of thing. And I do think, spirits, can advise you on things. They can't change your life, but they can advise you, say, why don't you try this and why don't you try that? Why don't you go here? Why don't you go there? Kind of thing, And it ain't just going to be getting permissions, asking, where I can go and get permissions. I'll ask them, if there's any kind of particular cemeteries that I should start investigating, going down and, doing some ghost boxing stuff. I'm pretty sure they'd probably say, yeah, the one near St. George's Hospital. I definitely want to go back down there again. Because that's the first one I ever started off with. And I must have done, about a dozen sessions down there. And not far from there, about half a mile away, there's another big cemetery on Garrett Lane, which I've done a few sessions there. But, it'd all have to be daytime because I don't really want to be doing it at night time. One, I won't be able to get in at night time anyway. The only one I'll be able to get into, possibly, would be the Croydon one. But recently I did walk past there. And the hole in the fence has actually been covered up. They put new fence in there. So I won't be able to get in there, to be honest with you. The only open one that I know of is the one over at Church Road near Hall Place, Mitcham. So, I might consider about going down there one day and doing a little nighttime half-hour session or something, with a ghost box and EVP. But, doing that, as I say, won't be until the new year. The only thing I consider doing before the new year is maybe one Ouija board session, try to get to talk to my spirits, Abby, Tina, Dougie, or whoever is here, and try to get them a little bit of advice on where to go, what to do, and see how that goes, I suppose. So if I do a Ouija board, it'll probably be this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday night. I'm not decided when, but if I do one, it'll be either Saturday or Sunday. and I'll probably do a ghost box session as well. Right, Ian? So, but that's the only one thing I will be doing, you know, is one Ouija board until the new year. You know, I might do like last night, an hour or two of you know, the DVR session. I had that up and running last night because I was watching a movie. So I thought, you know, while I'm watching it, if I turn the sound off so I don't get copyright infringements on the actual audio of the movie, I'll stick my DVR on. And I've done that through StreamYard. And I thought my channel would have gone down. It actually did shut off for 2 or 3 minutes for some reason. But luckily I was able to get back on to StreamYard and get back into the settings, and you know, the channel came back up without me having to close it and restart it again. So that's a bit unusual. Still seeing that shadowy kind of figure over the side there time to time. Cat's been running around like crazy again. I don't know if the cat's actually scenting something or she's just like, you know, being a nuisance. But sometimes she does run in and out the hallway, you know, like clappers, you know, kind of things like, you know, like that bloody Speedy Gonzales, you know, character, cartoon character, you know, goes, whoop, whoop. And that's what she's like, in and out, in and out, in and out. And, you know, you have to like shout at her to stop running in and out because, like, you know, it does get annoying sometimes, you know. But she does, you know, calm herself down. Whether something's, you know, messing with her, possibly, you know. We have actually caught evidence of, like, you know, her chasing things and something around near her, you know, especially like, you know, Ulrich's seen stuff around near her. The Lost Files, I ain't got any more, I don't think, Ian, to be honest with you. I lost a lot of data on my hard drives. You know, I had like about 6 hard drives full of, like, you know, videos, and they was all like 500 gig or terabyte, and you know, 4 of them completely crashed out on me, and I lost all of them. You know, I only had like a couple left, and I've been going through those and still uploading them bit by bit. And the thing is, like, some of them I actually re-uploaded without thinking about it, and when it actually finished uploaded, you got an error through, you know, you just saying, this is a duplicate of so-and-so, so-and-so, you know. So you've kind of like uploaded the video, like, could be 2 or 3 hours long. It's taking about half an hour, 45 minutes to upload it, and it says, like, you know, it's a duplicate, and it won't release it. So the only thing I can do is, like, you know, going through a few and, you know, cutting out, you know, some of the good stuff from various videos and re-uploading them as shorter videos. I could probably do that, maybe. But you know, in the new year, I'm definitely going to start getting out and doing some cemetery work and getting back doing the paranormal. You know, it doesn't mean I'm going to be doing like live streams, you know, once, twice, 3 times a week, you know, whatever. You know, I might do 1 live stream per week, but I'll definitely get out and try to do some cemetery stuff and upload some stuff that way. You know, I've still got my other channel I've got to concentrate on as well. You know, me, Steve's Outdoors Adventures. I'm going to probably do some outdoor walking around, you know, kind of thing, nature walks. So I think Ulrich likes that kind of stuff actually, because he does see stuff in the ITC format. So you know, I might do some of those as well. But I'll probably go through what videos I have got, and you know, even if they've been uploaded, you know, I'll put what I was thinking of trying to do is like a it's not like a complimentary, is it? I suppose it's one of those videos where you actually, like, it's a bit like my, you know, the top 30, which Rusty Reporter did for me. Something like that, you know. Well, got more evidence, but it's not on the actual top 30. But you know, it could have been on the top 40 or top 50 kind of thing. So I'm going to go through some of the videos and download them from my YouTube and do something like that, like Rusty done. I'm actually thinking about doing that on my other channel as well, you know, like my top 10 best finds or something on YouTube. on my metal detecting. Because I found some interesting things like over the last few months. And I found that Napoleon III 1862 coin. I found that Roman nail, which we believe is a Roman nail. It's either a Roman nail or it's something that was used to build like a stable or something, in the early years, because it's got a really big head on it. This will definitely be in a top 10 finds or something. I did send a picture of these to the liaison officer, which I've started communicating with, who works in the Surrey area, and he said that object, all right, it's kind of like a little horse thing, yeah. It's very unusual, and when I said it doesn't feel like lead or iron or even steel, he said that could be a very unusual alloy. It's very interesting find, and that should be recorded. So I said to him, yeah, I'd love to record it, but how would I record it? He goes, well, what you have to do is get the coordinates, the GPS coordinates of where it is, the farm name and location, and bring all that information over to Guildford. I thought, Guildford? I could it's further than bloody Reading. Right, Reading's like 2.5 hours away from me. I wanted to go and do some metal detection over there and buy a £10 licence, but I thought, no, that's going to wait like next year kind of thing. But when he said works from Reading, I thought, no way am I going over Reading. I might email him asking if I can send it to him once I've got the coordinates, GPS coordinates and the actual farm name. So I don't even know what the farm name is actually, to be honest with you. I've not even asked the owner what the farm name is. So when I go today, because I'm going to go to bed soon, get up early, around about 7 o'clock, 7:30. And on the way on there is a couple of other farms which I might stop off and try to get permission to do some on there. But I might hold off on that. I want to go and ask those farmers because there's some big fields there, but I might wait until the weekend, speak to Abby and see if they know what the situation might be with that. Could they tell me if it's going to be yes or no? Because if they say yeah, it could possibly give it a go, then I'll go. But if they say no, then I ain't going to bother. But I don't know. I might stop there on the way. I don't know yet. Depends how I feel. Depends how I want to get up at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, kind of thing. It's supposed to be kind of sunny today, actually. Checking on the old weather forecast again. Keep keeping an eye on the old weather forecast. It's supposed to be overcast today, but now it's supposed to be sunny. Over the whole next week, it's supposed to be light cloud and possible little scats of sunshine. But that's all changed. Thursday's going to be heavy rain. Friday is going to be light cloud, gentle breeze. Saturday is going to be heavy rain. Sunday, light cloud. Tuesday, light rain showers, gentle breeze. Then Wednesday and Thursday, light cloud. Friday, rain, mixed rain, sunshine. It's just the weather keeps changing every time. Now, I was hoping to go out today, actually, yesterday, Tuesday, but because, the weather, when I was checking it Monday night, it said Tuesday's going to be, rainy all day. We didn't hardly get any rain yesterday. And I could have gone out and done some metal detecting then kind of thing, or I could have gone around a local cemetery or something, kind of thing, but you just don't know what the weather's going to be like over here, to be honest with you, and it's just bloody annoying. It's like that zombie movie when they're on top of that building and that guy's got all those buckets out. He's the one who drives that taxi car up north to that military base thing, kind of thing. Can't remember what movie it's called, but him and that guy, both standing up on top of this great big block of flats, about 200 buckets, all laying out. And they was talking about, the weather. He goes, can you, believe it? What, rain in Britain? Yeah, right, And like, they had no rain, kind of thing whatsoever. And he's trying to catch, water because there wasn't no water running through the actual water system, I suppose. But it's just a movie, kind of thing. But you just can't tell the British weather. It could be sunny. You could say it's going to be all sunny tomorrow or today, being Wednesday. I'm going to keep put my hoodie on and my little short sleeve jacket like I had last time. And I could get all the way up there, be nice and sunny, and suddenly it might start pissing down. And I don't really want to go out, on days when it's bloody pouring down the rain. So that's it, really. I'm going to possibly do a Ouija board Saturday or Sunday. Just see how the spirits are doing. Find out what spirits are still around. Say hello to them if they want to come through and say hello. Ask them for advice about, getting permissions. See if they can, help me out with that. Not saying they can, but they might do. Then I'll ask them, what cemeteries do they want me to go back and visit and do some daytime cemetery work. Just like hour ghost boxing, EVPs, just generally walking around doing a video. I can't do the one around the corner because they don't like videos or camcorders recording video. Because the groundsman who stopped me last time said, no, that's kind of like not so much disrespectful, but how do we know you're not trying to steal identities? Yeah, right, But some people will see it that way, kind of thing. How many people do, walk around doing videos in cemeteries? Hundreds, thousands, possibly millions. And you get one idiot, thinking I'm going to steal someone's identity when I've got my own identity. But, But I will probably also, like Ian said, trying to find some more old lost files. If I can find some more, I'll upload some more. But I think I've gone through most of them already anyway. If I can't find them, I'll probably just do some short clips. Take some of the old videos from 2014, 2015. Download a few of those and just cut out a few interesting clips. But it means I've got to sit and watch through them all, kind of thing. And I don't really want to be watching 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. If it's an hour and then some kind of crazy or some amazing or interesting, activity was going through, then I might just clip that out and upload that clip. I might try to do like Rusty did, like a top 30, but it won't be a top 30, probably be a top 10 or top 15 or something. So I don't want to be sitting there going through every single video, kind of thing, and looking for interesting clips. I might even put a compilation together of the Pete's House, Paranormal Man 50, and the Georgian House. Put a couple of videos of those put together, I suppose. I don't know yet. That's how I feel, Good, to be honest with you, I do feel lazy sometimes, and I just don't want to do nothing. But if I've got the energy and I feel like doing it, I'll do it. It might take me a day, might cut me a couple of days, might take me a couple of weeks to do, kind of thing. Don't know yet. But, yeah. Another thing I'm going to be doing is going through my moderates list and demodding a few people who don't come on my channel anymore. So I've not seen them on here for quite a while, actually, even though, the bullshit drama probably did draw them away, although that's stopped now. They've either completely moved away from a channel and won't come back, and they're staying away. I don't know, but there are on my moderates list, I've got about 60 people on there. and I was just going through them, and I thought, well, I don't see that person, and I don't see that one, I don't see that one. So I'm going to go through my moderates list and like demod people. If they come back, then maybe I might, decide to remoderate them. But they've got to be around, for at least a month before I decide to start moderating people again. If any of my mods do see any like the haters, the trolls, the shit stirrers, just block them. Don't even reply to their damn stupid comments. Like we had a couple of one last night. Got a couple of thumbs down, but the thumbs down don't really bother me because it's still a view anyway. But we had a couple of people on here. One trying to pretend to be someone who I've had problems with in the past. But, I didn't want to go to that person and say, oh, someone just came on with a fake account on your account, thinking that they might think that I'm trying to blame them when I ain't. So, if someone comes on with a fake account, I ain't going to bother with them. I won't even bother going to the person who they're actually faking accounts under. So, that I'm not going to worry about. But yeah, that's it really. I just thought I'd let you know. I probably might do a Ouija board weekend. Might try to go and do a cemetery as well. But I will start doing the paranormal possibly middle of January. I just still need to build up my energy, concentrate, try to get that that feeling back into myself, kind of thing. Once I've spoken to them on a Ouija board, and they can tell me, how they feel. If they feel like they want to come back and communicate with me, then great. At least I can start concentrating, trying to put my heart back into the paranormal. If nothing starts happening, around about February, March time, we're not getting that any activity whatsoever, then I might consider calling, the paranormal quits and indefinite. I don't want to, but if we start getting activity again, then that'd be great. But if we don't get no activity for the first 2 or 3 months, don't get nothing at all, then I might have to consider knocking it on the head. But we'll have to see how it goes. That's like 12 weeks. I'm not saying all activity could arise again. Crazy things start happening. People do say you got to spend time, compassion, love, your feelings to get that activity back. You got to show them that you really want to get back into the paranormal. But it's not just me. It's up to the spirits. They want to communicate with me as well, kind of thing. They might be upset and pissed off because I've not done nothing. I'm not going to be sitting there trying to conjure up, dark entities to, come through and cause, bloody mayhem kind of thing, I'm just going to see how it goes, for 2 or 3 months. And then if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But anyway, I'm going to go. It's 12:30. I'm going to go to bed in about 10 minutes. Get up at what time have I got my alarm set? Is it 8 or 7? I have got a headache as well, so that's not helping. I set it for 8 o'clock. So I left here about 8:30. He said he doesn't get there till like 11:30 sometimes. Sometimes he's there at 10. But I might stop off at a farm on the way so I get permission there. But I don't know, because I could stop off and no one might be there. I might just leave until I do the Ouija board and see what they say, maybe they can foretell the future and might, tell me if I'm going to get any more permissions, and if so, where those permissions might come from. Yeah, I might leave that. I might just get up at 8 o'clock and, like, head up there to my permission. And if you ain't there, I'll just walk around a little bit. There is one or two places I could probably go and ask if I decide to. I might just, like, sit and wait around. So I think he said he sometimes get there for 10 o'clock. If he's there at 10 o'clock, that'd be cool, because then it gives me more time to metal detect there. And I just bought a new battery in my metal detector. So if he was there at 10 and I got there at 10, so it takes about an hour and 20 minutes to get there. So if I got there for 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, that's about 5 hours I could probably metal detect there. I've got my head camera sorted out ready. That's in my bag. No, I'm just hoping I can find something, decent. I'm still waiting to find my first Roman coin, kind of thing. I wouldn't mind finding another horseshoe. I told him that, so I'd love to find a horseshoe in here. He goes, oh, if you want a horseshoe, I can give you one. I said, no, it's not the same. I want to find one. I don't want it handed to me, boss, yourself, I appreciate it, but I really want to actually find one, unearth one. I've got 3 horseshoes as is, but I don't know why I just like looking for horseshoes now. And, like, even older coins. It'd make my day if I find, like, a Roman coin. It does matter if it's like, gold, silver, or lead, kind of thing. Gold one would be fucking excellent, kind of thing. Even silver. But, just a normal lead, tin one, whatever it is, hammered one. That'd make my year, actually, to be honest with you. So I've not found a Roman coin yet. I found, like, silver coins, like the old shillings and sixpences, but no Romans yet. And while I'm actually metal detecting, there was, a lot of Roman and medieval occupation in those areas. So, never know what I might find. But there'll definitely be a video uploaded when I get home. Get home, have something to eat, put the video on the computer, upload it to my other channel, and there'll definitely be a video up on my other channel tomorrow night. So, Dark Magician. No, it ain't. It's Dark. I thought it's Dark Magician. Dark Wangler. Okay, that's an unusual name. Hello, anyway. I'm actually just closing down there because I'm going to go to bed in a minute, so I'm getting up early to go out metal detecting. So, next time I'll probably do another stream. So it'll probably be the weekend. Probably get the old Ouija board out and communicate with spirits and see what they're saying, what they're up to, and how they feel, and see if they can advise me on what to do. And if they're going to come back and start being active or not. I wouldn't blame them if they want, if they don't want to come back straight away, and I say, give it time, just keep using the Ouija board, keep doing the ghost boxes, and we'll come back when we come back, kind of thing. Right, I'm off. I'll catch you later, guys. Have a good night. Have a good week. Catch you later.